This is Fatty McFatterson, a dad with a belly like Santa and a heart of gold. He loves his food, his family, and his comfy couch. This is his son, Little Fatty, a chip off the old block with a penchant for pizza and video games. Together, they are the McFatterson Men, a dynamic duo ready to tackle the world, one greasy spoon at a time. Fatty McFatterson worked hard his whole life. He ran the family hot dog stand, passing down the spatula to Little Fatty when he came of age. Little Fatty wasn't sure about inheriting the family business. He dreamed of being a dancer, but he loved his dad. Life wasn't always easy for the McFatterson Men. They faced prejudice and misunderstanding. People can be so quick to judge a man by the size of his waistline instead of the size of his heart. But Fatty McFatterson always taught his son to rise above the negativity. The sun peeked through the blinds, hitting Fatty McFatterson square in the face. He yawned, the smell of bacon grease wafting through the air. Little Fatty was already at the stove, spatula in hand, flipping what looked like a week's worth of bacon. "Morning, son!" Fatty McFatterson boomed, his voice a little gravelly from sleep. He lumbered over to the table, already laden with enough food to feed a small army. "Thought we'd skip the eggs today, Dad," Little Fatty said with a wink. Fatty McFatterson chuckled. Eggs were for the weak. After breakfast, it was time for their daily exercise. Well, exercise might be a strong word. They usually just walked to the end of the block and back, stopping for donuts on the way home. One hot summer day, Fatty McFatterson decided to take Little Fatty to the water park. It was supposed to be a fun day out, a chance to cool off and splash around. But as they soon found out, water parks weren't exactly designed with larger gentlemen in mind. The slides were too narrow, the tubes too small, and the lifeguard kept eyeing them suspiciously. But did that stop the McFatterson Men? Not a chance. They made their own fun, splashing in the kiddie pool, floating down the lazy river like two happy manatees, and even attempting and failing to ride a tandem inflatable swan. Another time, they decided to go on a camping trip. Now, Fatty McFatterson wasn't exactly the outdoorsy type. He preferred his creature comforts like air conditioning and a king-size bed. But he knew how much Little Fatty loved nature. So he packed up their trusty station wagon with its reinforced suspension, and they hit the open road.